I think that we should learn to lift people up. And if you already are doing that, then continue to do it. But if you aren't, then I suggest you start doing that today. Something that's really fascinated me is people that take the time to hate on others. And that's something that I never really understood, but at the same time, understand it as well. And whenever I see that or see people do that, there's sort of two things that come to mind. Either one, maybe people hate on others simply because they're bored, or two, maybe it actually stems from perhaps being bullied as a child, or perhaps some sort of family issue or an unhealthy relationship with a friend in the past. Whatever the case may be, perhaps it stems from something along those lines. And if it does, I get it. I get why all of a person's energy is put into trying to bring down another person emotionally, or even worse, physically. And I understand that because I used to be like that as well. As a matter of fact, even today, sometimes there are people that really push my buttons, if you know what I mean. But I would say, as of late, I don't really let it come to the point where I want to put down this person who's trying to give me a bad day, if that makes sense. And instead, I sort of push myself to ignore it completely, or to put that negative energy that I now have towards something else that doesn't involve me having to affiliate myself with another person, thus causing this other person to feel bad. So I used to be like that too. So I understand where that sort of emotion could come from. And instead of using that energy towards other people, I think that energy should be used instead to lift people up. Because really, when we hate on other people, all you're really going to accomplish is just more people not liking you. And I don't want that for you. I actually want you to increase your friend group, or just people that you like to be around with in general. And the best way to do that is by showing kindness. And when you show kindness, the obvious result is kindness in return. But if that's turned towards hate, or whatever word you would like to use, the end result of that obviously is hate as well. Now, I know I don't have control over the universe. I know that no matter what I say, there's going to be a huge percentage of people that probably don't even care about what I'm saying right now. But I do know for a fact there's also, maybe let's say a small percentage of people will actually take what I'm saying to heart and actually apply it, and perhaps might even create a small change, hopefully within themselves, to differently towards others in a positive way, because they know that it's also going to impact their lives. Now, I remember in high school, there used to be this student that would bully me all the time. He wasn't a classmate. He was just a student in the same building, where every day he would push me, where my books would fall. He would try to embarrass me in front of a group of girls and even just a group of random students. And at the time, it used to really bother me because I didn't really understand why he would do that for no reason as well. And at the time, I didn't really acknowledge it, even up to my point in life right now. And this was a couple of years ago. It's not recent, but a couple of years back, he randomly sent me a message. Keep in mind, I didn't acknowledge anything he did throughout the course of my high school. Just let him do his thing, let him push me, drop my books, pick it up, rinse and repeat. I didn't acknowledge any of that. So a couple of years ago, when he sent me a message, the message said, "Hey bro, how are you?" I told him, "I'm good. How are you?" He said, "He's good." Told me, "Hope I'm doing well." Told him the same. And I didn't push him to say this. These are his own words. He said, "I know I didn't treat you well during high school, and I just wanted to say, I apologize." I accepted the apology. That's it. We're good. We're friends. Awesome. So I think the big takeaway, okay, I know that story is very lame, very simple, but I wanted to take away a lesson where just because somebody treats you a certain way doesn't mean we have to reciprocate that same emotion. And I'm specifically talking about negative emotions, and instead keep it positive, or just don't acknowledge it at all. And you'd be surprised on the large impact that it has on people when you do so. And it's awesome. So if you have some sort of hateful emotion in you right now, try to be more positive, treat other people kindly, and you'd be surprised on how impactful it is on people's lives. I care about you, and I hope you do too. So yeah, you guys have a good one. Bye.